So now come to the second law of Kepler. What is stated in the second law? See, this is the elliptical path by which planets revolve around the sun. What is the position of the sun? It is not exactly at the center of the ellipse, but it is at the its position is at the one foci of the ellipse. Now consider this will be, or this is the planet. This is the planet. This is the position of the planet. Say this point is A. From here to this is the line joining the sun and planet. This is the distance. Can you see? This is the distance between sun and planet. See the distance. After some interval of time, we consider just 1 month of interval. If a planet starts from point A and revolve round and round and comes here. After what time? Time of 1 month. From here to there. One planet in 1 month covers this distance from point A to point B. And this is the distance between the sun and the planet. This is the line joining between sun and planet. For understanding, I will mark here the distance. I put a mark on this draw to just understanding. So this is the distance between the planet and the sun. What we see, from point A, it travels to point B. It comes here. In how much time? After 1 month it comes to this point. Again we consider a next point. If we keep a planet here. Now see the distance between sun and planet. Now see the distance between sun and planet. Can you see? The length is more. I again here mark for only understanding. It is not exactly the distances. It is for only understanding. The length increases here because the distance increases due to the elliptical shape. Now again for understanding, we see that from this point, consider this point, we have taken here A and B. Now we take it as a C point. From C point, after 1 month, it travels and comes here. See, I put one more bead. From here, it goes there. See the distance. And for here to showing in 1 month from A to B, it covers this much of distance. So once again, I am telling you. This is the one planet. It starts from this point. We will take this point as A point. After 1 month, it comes to this point. Another we take second position of planet. We consider another position of planet. From this position, after 1 month, it goes to this position. It travels to this position after 1 month. Can you see the difference between their cover distances at periphery, at circumference of the ellipse? Can you see? You can see here it covers more distance, and here you can see it covers less distance. See the difference. Here the distance is more, and here it covers the planet. This is the planet, same planet we are talking about. It covers less distance here. If we take again another point, see here what will happen. This is the planet, and after 1 month, after rotation, it will come to this point. So according to your book and the figure, I take activity for understanding. This is the position of the sun. This position we supposed to take that it moves the planet from this position to this position after 1 month. Again we take another position from this position to this position after 1 month. The planet travels. See here, this is planet's position after 1 month. It covers this much distance. But what we see, every time it covers different distances at circumference of the ellipse. Here it covers more distance, here it covers less distance, and here it covers very less distance. But after that, what Kepler found that though the distances are unequal at the circumference, but when we thought about or we calculate the areas, this area and this area, they are equal. So how this happened? See what happened? This distance is less, one factor is less and one factor is more. What is the condition here? One factor is more, this length is more and this circumference distance is less. What is here? What condition is here? Here see the distance is also increases and this much distance is less. Then there is balance between two factors. If one factor is more, another factor is less. If one factor is more, another factor is less. If one factor is more, another factor is less. And so the planets cover equal areas in equal interval of time. So Kepler stated that the planets cover equal areas in equal interval of time.